Contextually, we are just finished the first round of the playoffs.
Are we starting?
We will be starting tomorrow. The next round.
No,
of the
are we starting the
playoffs.
podcast?
I don't know. Are we?
Sure, why not?
Yeah.
Talking about playoffs?
Where were we?
What year is
I
it?
was making nachos.
Context?
What?
I made nachos.
You made nachos.
For 2
Why
months?
did you,
Did you? For 2 months.
These are slow cooked nachos.
Jeez.
Holy shit! It's those chips are they're like that fucking wriggled up lady on SpongeBob from the chocolate episode. That's the chips in that fucking let us die.
What is he selling?
These chips are basically like Lucky Charms marshmallows. That's what they are. They've been left in the milk for too long.
Well, I don't get
No one likes
that
Lucky
one.
Charms.
I won't lie.
I don't either.
I love Lucky Charms. I don't eat them with milk because I don't eat cereal with milk.
Mm-mm.
what do you eat cereal with?
Beer?
You guys, you two both spoke up as if I was fucking weird. And then you said the reason I'm fucking weird is because you don't eat cereal with milk. I just want to just lay that out there.
What do you
That's
use? Fucking mayonnaise?
I use nothing. I eat cereal dry.
I poured in a cup
Exclusively?
and
You just drink it?
Pretty much.
I
You
don't
also
drink
wipe
it.
your
I pour it
ass
in my
with your
hand
hands?
and then I use a shell.
Well, when you're in the shower, no, I'm kidding.
I like a bowl of like a small bowl of dry cereal as like a TV snack. Sometimes
To wipe your ass?
it
It depends on the cereal.
Like you're watching TV, like
I mean,
instead
Chex
of
Mix
popcorn
would do
or
it.
something, have like some Frosties or whatever.
Yeah, sure. I'm with you on that one. Like on
that note.
occasion, but like, okay.
Welcome to the Top 5 podcast.
Top 5
We've been-
cereals.
We've been gone for some time because real life happens, and sometimes you got to just take care of real life. And then when you're taking care of real life, it makes it hard to schedule things with your online friends. And then you have
we- Are so back.
yes. Well, we had a bit of a falling out because of the cereal, but now we're doing much better after some counseling and
I
such.
think we got saved with I don't know.
Didn't know where
Ass
he was
wiping.
going with it.
Sorry.
We're
It
rusty.
immediately lost it.
Take
You
us
had
a
a
couple
thought,
days.
and it just ran away on you.
You know
Yes.
what?
Cut that.
I'm not even I'm not gonna bother finishing that one. We're just gonna leave it out there.
Finish me? Ayo.
I have a new
What?
idea for our podcast.
What?
That
Let's
one emoji
not
that I can't
announce. Let's not announce who the guest is, even
And
in the
just see if-
topic or anything,
They have
and we'll
to
see
guess.
how long it takes for people to guess who it is.
So today's
Okay.
guest is Rort. No.
But then our title lane is gonna be fucked up. That's pretty dicked.
I mean, and to be fair, the people
Nobody
in our
reads the
server
title.
would know because they can see who's in the chat.
Nobody
Did you
looks
say
at
that's
nobody looks at
pretty
our server.
dicks?
It's pretty
I said
dick.
that's dicked,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
dicks would work
Dicked.
too.
as a verb.
Dicked. Yeah, it's
I
a
thought
verb.
you said
past tense,
That's
Interesting.
pretty
Past tense
dicks, as
verb.
in like pretty bad, as in like
like a bag of dicks. Like
That's
that's,
pretty
a bag of
good.
dicks.
But yeah, well,
Yeah.
yeah, bag of dicks would be it. But like, I heard it was
That
like
could be good or
used, like,
bad.
It's pretty.
What if I
that's
want
pretty
that?
dicks. That's pretty
I've only
dicks.
ever heard of dicked as in like the context of getting dicked down,
Oh, of course.
Of course.
like dicking someone down.
But of course,
Not
that's the
since
past.
college.
That's the past tense verb.
There's two types of getting dicked. There's I just got dicked down, and there's I just got that really dicked me up. Screwed up.
Of course, of course.
I hadn't heard the second context before. That's a new one
I
for
haven't
me.
either. But here we
Thank
are.
you. I appreciate.
Really? You never heard someone go, "Oh man, I missed the turn and then I got all dicked up."
No.
You never-
No, I've exclusively heard of like dick down as
People
like
say
a good
fucked
thing,
in
like a
that
nice thing to happen. Like if you're into that.
What do you
That's
mean? What do
fucking
you mean if
hilarious.
you're into that?
Like if you enjoy being dick down. Like I
Is
like
that not
like
just sex?
Some people don't like being dicked down. Some people like to make love, Leo. Okay,
Fair
being
enough.
dicked down is not the only form of.
Dave, you know what? I apologize.
well no,
I
it's my
was
understanding that
too
like
closed-minded in my.
only someone with a dick and dick someone down.
You can get the strap out.
I suppose you could. Yeah, no, that's true. Yeah,
That's getting
I-
What
strapped
has
down.
happened?
That's totally different.
Welcome to this R-rated edition of the podcast.
What is happening?
We're talking about verbs,
We're doing linguistic analysis here.
which might as well
My
be
wife in on this
X-rated.
chat.
Whoa,
AF.
What?
whoa,
What?
The
whoa!
dog's looking at
She's
me
a
like, what are you
linguist.
doing?
I know that's where you were going, but that's not what that sounds like, and you know it.
The double entendre.
It's a classic. We in the industry like to call that a callback.
Robbie, you're being summoned in the Dome channel, by the way.
Oh shoot! Is it gone to?
Tell them you're busy.
Yeah,
I mean,
be
I
careful.
could just put
Jeez.
that on this, and everybody would see that.
Ooh, we
While
could
they
watch
listen
the
to
Dome
this.
live.
Ooh.
Well, you'll be watching it a week later, everyone, but
Everybody will know the result already.
No spoilers. No spoilers.
You see, I don't know if I can do two things at once. I'll give it a try. I'll try and do the
Go for
dome.
it. It's not
Well-
like, making this content is especially hard or anything.
it's not that Dome's that important either.
Yeah, not this is
We're
easy
taking
in
a break
comparison
from our
to what
we
regularly
need to
scheduled.
decide. We need to figure out how sad we have to be. So
Padres are not sad. We are 2-0 so far.
nice job.
Thanks. I try. When I say I mean I do nothing.
Everybody else.
Yeah, everybody else does all the stuff. I do nothing. That's a lie. I hit a home run in the first game. But other than that, I've done nothing, much like I did all season. Anyway, it's the end of the season at this point. We haven't recorded since September 24th was what session?
It was, I don't even know.
Let's see if I can find it.
The 24th would have been like
See if I can
13,
find it.
maybe.
It was right after Loam elections.
Oh, would have been
So like 9 or 10?
like
Salt
actual
cut.
elections or confidence vote.
Yes. Nope. Actual elections.
Oh yeah, would have been 9 or 10, I suppose.
9:24.
We got a little dicked up, so it's like it was one later than it should have been.
Ooh, 9:24.
No, that was
really
for
think
confidence votes.
The
9:24
Phillies,
is like-
the
That worked
Phillies
out well
didn't
for us.
win. The Phillies didn't win in between recordings. Like we just won yesterday. Finally.
Well, that's not a
was like-
that's
was like
not an
mid-All-Star
omen. I don't know
break.
what is.
Mid what break?
Mid
All-Star?
All-Star break. Yeah. And
Oh,
then
wow.
Session 13 started after that.
Jeez.
Yeah. So we had just lost our first of our losing streak because we were 10-1, then lost 5 in a row. We didn't score a run for like 3 games.
3 games.
Saving
Almost
them.
Not great. Generally speaking, that's not how you win baseball games.
You
Generally
do need
speaking,
to score at
Yeah,
least
but-
a run to win.
You
That
do,
is
yes.
how-
But they're in
game
the second
works.
round of the playoffs,
Studies have shown-
and not very many other people are.
This is also true. I cannot say that I'm in the second round of playoffs right now.
It was fun to finally win a playoff game.
It was fun to finally win a game.
It was fun to
Period.
finally win a game, yeah. Man, scoring a couple of runs was
And
nice.
score runs. Yeah, actually.
Yeah.
Put up some crooked letters.
He didn't
Yeah,
feel
and
like winning
Stupito-
the last round of the last game of the season, huh, Chuck?
It would be what? Oh yeah,
Rise
sorry.
and Mets.
Yeah, sorry, Mets fans.
Oh yeah.
Brutal end of the season for us.
Whoops.
Ah,
Yeah, well.
You know,
Gosh, gosh.
Shorty blamed
Also-
me because Street Lamp told her that they were in, but was wrong, and somehow it's my fault.
Fair. Street Lamp told everybody on the Mets that they were in.
Yes,
He
but how
put
is it my
everybody in
fault that he
MLR.
did that?
He did ping at S10 New York Mets.
You're not wrong.
Now, that's everybody. That's there's nobody who's not
There-
getting that one next to the,
Yeah.
the server.
There's no ambiguity there. It fucking got everyone. Like,
And shout out to Street Lamp for the hell of a job he does,
Oh, absolutely.
Of course.
and
Oh, yeah,
especially
it's
even
tough.
done better by the fact that he boosted the Mets' hopes and then crushed them. So
it really
so
made it
satisfyingly.
more,
It really was great.
like the entertainment value was better
Mm.
technically
Yeah.
that way.
No,
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd agree with that.
Well,
There's
for
probably
the other
15 or so
21
others who would
teams.
agree
I don't know if I recall the events in that way, but
Well, Robbie, why don't
Your
we
Honor, I
take
do
a
not
moment?
recall.
Why don't we take a moment and
You
see
said
how
who
you
it
did feel
was.
about?
Oh, Jock said the guest name. Bleep it.
Dang
Could
it.
be anybody. Could be any
Could be
Robbie.
any Robin.
Shit.
Any Robbie with
Any
a British
Robbie.
accent.
Be
I'm not
Robbie
bleeping
Anderson.
shit.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Robbie Thompson.
how was your season 10? Tell us, give us some season 10 Mets reflections.
season 10 Mets. It was pretty good. I think we came close, as we just talked about. Let's see, we had a couple of good additions to the team, so that was fun. Who did we draft this year? Who was it?
Memorable draft.
Junior?
Yeah, Junior, Dart's brother.
Horse
Why
noises.
do I know
Woo.
it better than?
Look, it's been a long day, all right. It's been a long week, and I'm tired.
It
Fair
is.
enough.
It is Tuesday.
But
a
it's
long
an even
week.
Tuesday.
It's been a long 2 days.
Somebody said Tuesday, Jack. Quick.
Yeah.
Tuesday, Jack.
Is it an even
Jack.
Tuesday? It isn't even Tuesday. You're right.
It is an even Tuesday. Believe
Even
me, we
Tuesday.
know.
Yeah.
I thought you were saying it isn't even Tuesday, and I was like, y'all fucking.
We did
are
realize, what
stupid
was it, last
motherfuckers.
week
Moved from
that
Australia.
New Year's Eve is an odd Tuesday.
Oh no.
Oh, really?
Yep.
That's fine.
Mm.
Good
Yeah,
luck,
it's going to be
everyone.
fun.
Shut the server down.
Shutting it down.
Cut it down.
All right, everybody leave and go let off fireworks. We'll transition the madness to the
Nobody really
real
needs fake baseball on New
police
Year's Eve
officers.
anyway.
So for the same reasons that we haven't had a podcast in a while, I've also just kind of been out of Maine. But then we finally started, like, we looked like we might win a game. So when we did, I joined Maine to celebrate and say good game to the Fish, who, even though they don't deserve it because they're a terrible, horrible team,
Oh,
you like to be sportsmanlike. And so
Yes.
I
sportsmanlike.
joined Maine for the first time in probably a month or two. And then there's the menstrual cup. And then I'm just like, good game, Fish. And then there's like 75 messages about women's rights. I don't really know what was going on.
Listen, it was a day.
It was
an odd
a
Monday.
normal day in
It was one of the days of all time.
It was a day.
yeah.
As a mod, Robbie, you want to weigh in just because, pots need to be stirred?
No,
Okay.
I didn't say.
No, I
to
think
be fair,
the loser tournament was maybe not named with as much care as it could have been, and so we decided that it shouldn't be called that, and we're gonna wait and see if it gets a new name, and then go from there. I feel like how.
Well, we don't have to wait too much longer because that shit starts tomorrow. So
Yeah.
I was gonna say,
we're gonna make a decision about
we
8
don't-
a.m.
We don't even have a name yet.
It's gonna
guess
be
the
whatever
no-name
Teddy
cup.
names.
they make
Teddy
it
no-name
names
cup.
the scrims.
The generic cup.
I'm streaming the dome. I can't move my screen.
Okay, well,
What's crazy is the timer's not moving. So
the
we are
timer's
literally
not
stuck
moving.
here.
You're a captive
we-
audience for Dayman's still ball.
God, it's like
Well,
it's
you're
like
not the
we
audience
never.
that matters.
It's like
It's a
we never
great
stopped.
I guess
It's
I'll
been
tune
a
into
tough
the
dome so far. It's 1-1 now.
Guess I'll tune into the dome.
Trying to hold Jerome at bay.
I'm gonna wait and watch it on the rerun.
Classic. I used to have a buddy who was like a huge Green Bay Packers fan, but like his dad was the fucking bishop of their church. They were Mormon, and so like they would literally be at church all day on Sunday. And so they would like wait to watch the Packers game until like the next day, and he would just avoid looking at his phone or talking to anybody about football for like a day and a half. And it was like the most cumbersome thing ever to deal with as a friend. I just want everybody to know that.
Yeah, no, that sounds like tough to do. Like, I'd be annoyed if a friend of mine said, "Oh, don't tell me about the game" for like a day and a half. That's too much.
Because it's like you just are not fucking thinking about that shit, and you're just like, dude, motherfucker, so and so on X team, and then it's just like you can put it together pretty quick. Like it's just like,
I mean, I lost the dome.
Crushing, Robbie. Crushing.
95
Russian.
hit homer.
Oof.
Man.
Well, Stupido, don't bother watching it later because now you know what's going to happen.
Just ruined it for me.
Spoilers. God, man.
All right, you can bleep that out for Stupido as
I
well.
hate spoilers.
Bleep that out for Stupido as well.
They might not fix it in the edit. It's fine.
That's okay. I wasn't listening.
He's getting some El Pollo Loco. That place is ass. Okay, if it's the place I'm thinking of, then it's bad. Hang on. No, it's bad. Okay.
Are you trash talking somebody?
I'm trash talking El Pollo Loco, the restaurant. I got some while my tire was getting changed, and it was bad.
Isn't that the thing from Breaking Bad?
No, that's
El
Los
Pollo
Pollos Hermanos.
Yeah.
Brothers.
Uncultured. I can't believe you
Robbie,
don't
I
know
have some questions
that.
for you if I can.
Sorry.
Yeah. Let's go. Let's do some questions.
How's the garden?
It is doing well. We had a big dump of snow this week, but then some days in winter it gets like weirdly hot, like 5 or 6 degrees. So all the snow is melted off, so the garden is just all muddy and gross right now.
That's like 40, 42 for us normal people, just as a heads up.
Right? Yeah. Sorry, freedom height. I suppose. I don't know what 5 degrees is in F.
Roughly
40, 42.
An F.
Double it and
Yep.
add 30.
I look up the
That's the
conversion so often for like cooking and stuff that whenever I type any number into Google, it
That's fucking hilarious.
every number in C to F.
That's
as is
so
tradition,
fucking
man, you are not
funny.
in the hole.
Are you serious?
Close.
I am
That's so
serious.
fucked up. That's so fucked up.
And we're back.
Oh shoot!
We're
You guys are playing
so
golf.
back.
Tune in.
Great day for Canada and us, the world.
And that's the world, yeah. No!
Oh, shot it high.
bit.
So are you doing a
Losers.
winter garden? Or is
No.
every garden in Canada considered a winter garden?
Good question.
I guess so. Ours is it's still like starting. How do I turn the sound off on this golf game?
I thought you were gonna say on this godforsaken mini
top
pad or
right.
something.
And then just crank everything down.
Oh, I got it.
Somehow mine is turned off. I don't even know what I
Mine's
did.
at like 40%.
Yeah, winter garden, not really. But I've got some like Christmas lights and stuff to put up on all the shrubs and hedges and things. I haven't got around to that yet.
Naturally.
Me either.
That's
I
just-
just got new
that's
ones
just
in the
winter
mail. I'm pretty
garden,
excited.
yeah.
You'll have to send us a picture.
Yeah, I will. Last year we went a little crazy. This year we're not going to be here for Christmas. We're going to the UK, so we're not going to go as wild with the lights and everything.
Got it. And what
Yeah.
fun Christmas festivities happens in the United Kingdom?
It's mostly just eating like insane amounts of food. That's the plan. My sister, well, both my sisters
British
doing the cooking,
food.
I suppose. So a lot
What
of
are you looking
cheese.
forward to eating there?
Are you looking forward to Toad in the Hole, perhaps?
Toad in the hole. That sounds like a sex act.
I don't know, it's delicious.
Maybe some Cullen skink?
Some what?
Please watch your mouth, Leo.
Right?
No, I'm making
Leo,
fun
have you
of British
been
food.
looking up British foods by any chance?
I have British
bet it all
friends.
tastes like the
Also,
same
I
thing.
watched a video by Northern Lion where the entire video is he's guessing food from other countries, and he gets to it's on Sporkle, and he gets to the British version of that quiz, and he gets like 3, and then it reveals all the answers, and he just laughs at all of them. Like
Yeah.
one of them's straight up called Gooseberry Fool.
Mm. Yeah, it's like a
I
little.
feel like
It's like a moose. It's really tasty.
It's like what?
It's like a moose?
Yeah,
Like
you get like a,
MOUS?
Not the animal.
Not
Yeah,
the, not
not
the
the
animal.
Oh, like MOUSSC.
Yes, yeah, not the fucking,
MOOSE.
not the
like
big
a,
ass fucking animal.
like a whip, something about that. I don't know. It's tasty. Like it's got gooseberries in it. I like it.
Oh, it's got booze in it. Let's do it.
No, gooseberries.
Gooseberries.
For-
Yeah, I guess
Booze,
yeah.
booseberries.
Gooseberries are not good.
Simmer
I do not
down, Mr.
understand
Leahy.
how people like gooseberries.
What's
What
a
do they taste
fucking
like?
gooseberry?
What's the
Is that what
flavor
you call?
profile?
I feel like that's what I call goose shit.
It's a very tart. You've never seen goose shit then, because goose shit is not berry-like. It's long and thin and green, and it is
Hey,
nasty.
watch out for those gooseberries over there.
Yeah, it's like
They'll
they say
dick up
wholesale,
your
right?
shoes.
Oh no.
Gooseberry is like
Geese got a problem here,
green
which is
and tart. Sorry, what'd you say, Robbie?
I said Canada geese are a problem here.
Yeah, same where I live too. They're like a legitimate like infestation.
I live in a university city, and there are whole areas of the campus that get shut down because geese have
The
chosen
goose
to nest
takeover.
like
Yes.
too close to a path or something, and so all these
Yes.
students have to walk like 3 miles instead of just like a little 200-meter cut
Yes.
through.
My campus. That literally happens at Boise State. Where you're just like, well, there's one walkway over here, but there's a fucking gang of geese protecting this shit.
That's a gaggle.
So I'm gonna walk over. No, I know they're called a gaggle, but they're a fucking gang. Okay, they're violent, just violent fucking creatures. Sky snakes.
Violent creatures.
Sky snake. That's a nice nice word.
Sky snakes, courtesy of Bobbert. That's what he calls them. Every
Shout out,
time
Bobbert.
someone says the word goose, he goes sky snakes.
Tech squared, Robert.
Heck squared. A position he did not have when we last recorded an episode.
That's true.
Really, gotta-
Nice.
that's emotion.
The whole league changed in 3 months.
Of course.
And yet,
congratulations
everything
on
is still the same.
Congratulations on becoming loam, you two.
Yeah, and almost losing it.
No, well, don't talk about that part. You don't have to mention that part.
Why?
Hey, if you want to face the music, you're more than welcome to. I will by no means force you to.
You want to say hi, Hank?
Oh, Hank.
Put your tongue
Hank.
away.
Yeah, how is Hank?
He got a bath yesterday.
Oh yeah, is he all
Took
soft?
him to the groomer. He's so fucking soft now.
He smell good?
He smells delicious. Except for when he
Do you bathe?
farts.
Do you bathe your cats?
It's a dog.
No.
No,
Henry's
no,
a dog.
no, not really.
I forgot you got dogs now. A dog.
Dog.
Sorry. Damon got a
Yeah,
dog.
we took him there, and he fucking loves the water. So it was like we were like getting all up in him, and
That is
my
not-
girlfriend cleaned his folds like a lot because they were really gross. And we gave him a little shampoo, and every time he shook, it was like a fucking earthquake. And just water everywhere. And literally after he shook one time, somebody just said, I'm going to go ahead and guess that's a bulldog. And I just turned around and was just like, correct. And then he's just oink, 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 oink. Like a little pig.
How much does he weigh?
We don't know. We should have weighed him, but they were like, it was like, at the self groomer, the price was different for a dog over 50 pounds or over 40 pounds.
Yeah.
And I was like, and we were like, oh, we just got this like him like today basically because I just had him for a few days and then we went out of town and it was the first day that my girlfriend and I both had him together. And so they were just like, oh, we'll just do the smaller priced one. So I didn't weigh him, but like I don't know.
He's more than 40.
I definitely, but I say that too because
Sizable.
the last bulldog my girlfriend had, she said was like 60 to 65 pounds, and he was way smaller than Henry, Hank.
Yeah.
So she
doesn't
thinks
look
that
that
he's
big.
like 70. He's dense though, dude. Like I can
Yeah.
barely pick him up. I could pick him up, but I wouldn't be able to carry him more than like a little bit. Like I can pick him up and put him on the bed and like shit like that and like in the car, but like he's huge. Like he's got big old feet.
I love him.
He's like full
I don't know
size now,
why-
right? He's 5.
Yeah, he's almost 5, so he's fully fucking grown.
I don't know why Henry sounds so much better to me than Hank.
I know, it's so funny.
Henry.
Henry.
I had a coworker
such
who
a
had a
sweet-
bulldog named Hank, and she called him Hank the Tank.
Mm-hmm.
That's a classic.
Mhm.
Yeah.
He's got an Insta out there somewhere, an Instagram.
A lot of people do that for pets, don't they?
Mm-hmm.
Listen,
And
gotta
for
get the
feet.
treat. Gotta get the treat money somehow.
Yeah.
Let's calm down, Nuga. Come on.
That was good.
So,
Okay.
Chuck, you said you have some.
You got some more questions, Chuck?
Some surprise questions.
How
Oh,
are
yeah.
the kitties, Robbie?
Kitties are good. Yeah. All mostly getting along these days, which is nice. We've got 2 of them now on this like a miracle drug from the vet called what's it called? Silencia. And it's like
Silencia, like as in silence?
kinda,
Yeah.
yeah. I think the spelling is a bit different, I think. But it's basically like the vet said that most cats get a little bit of arthritis at some point. And this injection is like a once a month thing. And it just like turns them into a kitten again. I've no idea how it works, and it doesn't cost very much. And ever since we've put these 2 on it, they're like brand new cats. It's great.
I was going to ask how much that cost because that sounds expensive as balls.
It's like I think it's like $75 a month. No, it used to be. It's like $60 a month now, something like that. But like it's not nothing. Obviously, we're fortunate to be able to do it.
Yeah,
But
that's like $30 American. That's not bad at all.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's like a
It's,
pill of American Tylenol.
At the hospital.
Oh my god, Tylenol! That is something. I've been making little lists of things that are weird about North America because I thought you guys might be interested. Tylenol.
Oh, yeah.
You can buy a tub of 500 Tylenols here.
And a bag of milk on the side.
That to me is fucked up. In the UK, you can buy 16 at once.
What about
That's the most you're allowed to buy.
In fairness, there's a pharmacy every third building in the UK.
Oh, as opposed to
okay,
the
but-
United States where they're every 2 doors?
Well,
Yeah.
they're like every other block. So
That's
okay?
'cause we don't
Follow
walk.
up question though. Follow up question. Okay. So what about? I don't know if it's called something else like in Canada or the UK, but here it's called like Sudafed, which is like for like congestion,
Oh yeah,
and it's like,
Like,
yeah,
the
is
only
it called the
medicine
same
that
thing?
works.
they have this. I think Sudafed is like the brand name, and then there's like the
Oh,
generic.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like obviously you can't buy like lots of that, right? Or can you?
I don't think so.
Okay, yeah, because that one is like one of them that's super like you can't just walk in and like buy a shitload of that.
Yeah,
You have to, like,
there's stuff
yeah.
in it, right? That you can.
Yeah, for making
make
like
meth.
and shit.
For yourself
Yeah.
up
You can make all sorts of shit with it, honestly.
Breaking Bad taught me that.
It boils down real
Do you have to like
nice.
plan pain in advance?
Yeah, that's so weird with the Tylenol.
No, it's like a. So I guess you just have to like go through 2 different transactions or something, but it's kind of
Yeah.
weird. Like yeah, you can buy it at like the grocery store, but only in a pack of 16, and then
How about
over here,
ibuprofen?
same deal, I think. From
Okay.
what I remember, it's yeah. I don't really understand why, but it was.
I assume opioids are plentiful there as well.
What's that?
I assume opioids are plentiful there as well.
Not as bad as over here because we never had the like privatized healthcare and doctors being pushed by drug companies to prescribe all that stuff.
Like the literal like here's fucking 20 grand a month to make sure you get rid of 5,000 oxys.
This
Yeah.
opioid is the non-addictive opioid, so trust us on that. Yeah, got it.
Yeah. But no, the UK's got its fair share of trouble in that department, I think.
Got it.
I would say, I guess, I wonder if it's like, I mean, it's still like the same root cause, which is just like economic opportunity leaving places.
Yeah.
Not much else to do besides do drugs, sell drugs.
Yeah, that
Poverty sucks.
definitely happened in a lot of the UK, particularly
The
north.
industrialization,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
Did you say deindustrialization?
Yeah, deindustrialization like really hurt like
Yeah.
the Rust Belt and the UK.
I was about to say, you remember where I live, right? Because
Yeah, exactly. Like you fucking know. Like
yeah, housing's cheaper, or well, it was, not it isn't anymore. Housing's cheaper, and the environment's shit. So I am aware.
I'd be like that.
Next question. How's
Okay.
Mrs. Tight Pants, whose name I will not say?
Now
she's
you've
a lovely
definitely ruined it.
woman. It could be any other Tight Pants.
That's true. Any other person,
were watching
first
At
name
least- at
Robbie,
least one other
last name
person.
Tight Pants.
Yes.
Could be
She's
anyone.
Yeah, she's good. She's currently excited because she's found some new clothing to make for my new niece, which we're going to visit for Christmas.
Congratulations on the niece and the clothing.
Thank you. She says hello. Oh, she wanted me to teach your kids a new joke on her behalf.
Oh yes.
Oh God! All right, bring it.
So, knock knock.
Who's there?
How's this go? Oh.
I eat mop.
I eat mop poo.
Gross.
Gotcha on that one.
You know that is the one you taught that to my children already, right? Or did you just want to get on the podcast?
Oh, is that the one they already knew?
That's the one they already knew. Yeah.
Oh man.
We also found the source of the other one. So let's do the other one real quick. Well, I can't do
What
the
the
other one 'cause
fuck?
I'm not in person, but the Robbie knows nothing one is a Bluey joke.
Oh, is it really?
That's what that's from. Yeah. I know you thought your niece made it up because she's the devil or whatever, but no, it's a Bluey joke.
She's not quite the devil. She is a little bit evil. That's true.
Yeah. Well.
I didn't realize that she pinched the joke. That makes sense.
Yeah. She has
Facts.
writers. She's got a team.
Yeah.
Maybe Bluey stole it from her.
Maybe.
Could be.
Maybe.
Could be.
Bluey is one to trounce on intellectual property rights.
Yeah.
Don't
They're
ask me how
actually-
I know.
Bluey exists in the UK, to be honest. I've never watched it. Is it a new thing, Bluey, or is it old?
I mean,
Fairly
it's
new for
4 or
the
5
kids
years.
today. I mean, not for us. Not even like Leo and I as kids.
No, I've never.
Like fuck no. Yeah.
I think it's
same.
in the last 4 or 5 years it came out.
Let's look it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe she's so
I've got to tell you, Bluey
I know
is
nothing of Bluey, so it had to have been at least 5 years.
Bluey is
Yeah.
one of my joys. It's great to watch with the kids. We were just watching one just now, and my wife was cackling, even though we've seen it 17 times. So for her, she had one on her lap and one next to her, and I was on the other side of that one next to her, and we're all just sitting there kind of cuddling after a long day, and she's just cackling at the various silly little jokes. It's a fun time.
when I was in Arizona, Chalk, my girlfriend's cousin who we were staying with has a 2-year-old, so we were like hanging out with the kid like a bunch and stuff like that, and he fucking loved Miss Rachel. I don't know if you guys know what the fuck that is, but
I've never
it was
heard of Miss
like
Rachel.
it's like just like a kids show, like that's on
Oh,
like
wait.
YouTube and stuff.
Maybe I have heard
Is
of
it-
that.
Is it? I don't know how to say this nicely. Is it African American themed? Because that's
No,
okay. Then
No.
never mind. Cut that because
It's-
I don't know what African American themed even would be. So
Miss Rachel is a white
Gold
lady,
Island.
if that's what you're asking.
it's what? I didn't hear it.
There.
Just
Hey,
let me
man.
hang out in my implicit racism. Thanks, buddy.
Yep.
Really appreciate it. Awesome. There's a character. Okay, are you there, Davian?
I'm there. I'm here. I'm
I'm there.
with you.
I'm there.
I can see it. I'm here.
I don't. Oh, so tell us what Mitch Rachel is, and then I'll explain why I'm racist.
It,
It's okay if you don't.
You don't need to explain. We figured it out.
Yeah.
We just
It's clear.
You're not
that
making
was
it
my
any
point.
better.
You guys don't
Yeah.
know it, so that's it.
Okay, so
Continue.
when I started working, a woman that I work with directed me to a YouTube one. I thought it was Miss Rachel. I think her name was Rachel, but it was like hip hop music, kids songs, and they were like really good. And I played them for my kid, and she liked them. I thought that
It
was
is like a
interesting.
shitload of
Did they do
like
an Eminem
music
cover?
type stuff, but like it wasn't like It was like typical kids like songs and shit.
I don't think there was an Eminem cover, but it was like shape stuff. It was like shape songs, color songs, but it was like it was good. It was like good hip hop stuff. So
All of my favorite
yeah.
hip hop songs are about shapes.
Yes. Yeah.
Personally, I was a big Blocks guy in the school. You know,
My
Block
favorite
Day
Beastie
was
Boys
cool.
record is Alphabet. So yeah.
No, also though, so like that fucking like the kids show would like stop him from crying like immediately. And if I oinked,
Yes.
there was one whole car ride for like a good 5 or 10 minutes where I just had to sit there just oinking, or else he'd start crying and just oinking as fast as my fucking
Lungs could
fast
refill.
as I could. Yeah.
And that day, man, is why you should go get a vasectomy.
Yeah. Honestly though, he was
Got
pretty
2 cans
good.
of Henry. You got enough.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
He could have been a lot worse. There was like a lot of people staying where we were and like a lot of dogs and stuff, and like he didn't really wake up like too much from like, you know, there just being a bunch of people and stuff going on.
Yeah.
Yep.
But yeah, fucking kids, dude.
Yeah. The good ones are really hard. And the bad ones are I can't even imagine.
Even harder.
Yeah. Insurmountable.
Couldn't even imagine. I hear stories about like other kids doing stuff and all the stuff these parents deal with, and I'm like,
Dude, not
man,
even
my kids are
like
great. I don't even know how you do all this shit.
not even kids, dude. I hear like people like my mom's friends or like, you know, like even just like my cousins or like Kana's family who are like, you know, our age or like, you know, in their 30s or whatever, where it's just like, what are you fucking doing? What? Like, stop it. Like,
Yep.
You're a
I
bad
got
kid.
Hey.
Yeah, thanks.
Yep.
Yeah, it's fucking dumb. It's always so weird too when you like know, like, for example, like my mom used to work with this guy for like a really long time, and he's like the nicest guy ever, and his wife is super nice, and they just have one son, and he's like my age, and he's just like the biggest shithead ever. Just like has always been terrible to them, and just like all this stuff, and it's just like, bro, you guys are like middle class, like they're super nice, like there was like pretty confident there's not some like hidden sort of thing going on. Just like, damn, lost the lottery on that one, didn't you? Didn't you, boss?
Just a bad dice roll.
Yeah, man.
A friend of
That
mine
one,
is
that one.
pretty high up in a international defense conglomerate. Yes, we'll say that. He's in Australia for a couple of years leading a large defense program. And he's a very smart dude, a very good dude. His wife is very smart. She's like a lawyer, very good, very good people. And they put a lot of time and effort and money into their kids because they have the resources. And one of them stabbed the other one with a fork, just like last week. It's like, what are you guys doing?
How old are they?
5 and 7.
I thought you were about to say like
Oh, that it. I couldn't. I know, Leo. I was thinking the same thing. I was like, it's either gonna be like 5-ish or 30. There's no fucking in between.
But like,
It was
I have
a
a little.
fork.
I have a question. When you say stabbed with a fork, like what sort of a stabbing?
And where? In the neck.
Just like
Right
a
above
little
the eye.
Ooh.
Oh, in the face.
Right above the
Wow.
eye. Yes. It was said to me that it was the
Personal.
head, but it was like, yeah, basically like an inch off the eye. It drew blood, and he's just like, I don't know what to do, man. I don't know what to do. I'm like, yeah, I don't know how to also keep my children from stabbing people. They just haven't yet. So
Yeah, I mean, yeah. You make a fair fucking point. A lot of it is kind of organized chaos. Like if I just put guardrails, hopefully the Zamboni does not steam through everybody.
Yeah.
yeah. Also, just as a clarification, Gracie's Corner is what I was thinking of, not Miss Rachel.
Oh,
Gracie's Corner.
probably similar though.
Close
Probably.
enough. We'll give it to you.
There are some bangers. There are some literal get your ass out of the seats, moving, shaking bangers.
I can just imagine Chalk just dancing.
Getting his
to
ass out of the
kids,
chair.
dancing to
Yeah.
hip-hop
kids rap
colors.
music.
Yep. I chair dance. I got no shame about
You
that.
could
At
say,
least.
get out of the chair.
Well, sometimes you got to stay working. My stand-up desk can't always be up. I'm 40-something after all, so
I feel like there's a euphemism
I
there.
I got a
I don't know
stand-up
what you're
desk.
talking about.
I
Yeah?
used it.
Yes, I don't use it near as much as I should. Do you?
I sit all the time.
I thought you worked more like with your hands making stuff. My next surprise question is centered around that.
It's like a 70-30 split between desk work and like hand work, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's called break time, Robbie. That's a
Yet
different
another
thing.
euphemism.
How do I get on that part of the work
I
schedule?
spend my whole day doing handwork.
What are you, fucking 15?
That little closet has to smell so bad.
I don't
It's
work in the
sticky.
closet.
Sticky.
Oh man!
Someone pull up that
So
South
confused.
Park gif of Randy. If you know, you know.
Y'all got some internet?
Yeah.
Going out. What is it?
To California. Find us some
California.
internet.
So,
Oh
Robbie,
my
the question
God.
is, what have you made recently? You make all sorts of things in all sorts of many ways. Tell us some of your recent crafts.
What have I made? Like at work or at home?
Whatever.
At work, I put a pump together and was testing it today.
We
It
can
didn't
talk
work.
about that
testing it?
just a little bit. Yeah.
Testing it?
It didn't work, so I got
You
to
need
do
any
it again.
tester.
What did we say about sticking your dick in the vacuum?
Yeah. Or the fan.
Wow. Wow. No euphemism there.
No.
So that was at work. At home, I'm actually working on a case for a client's
Hey man, you're in
camera,
the hole.
which is
But
kind
I'm
of
in the
fun
kitchen.
technique. Of
I'm
wet
sorry, I
folding.
missed all that over them whispering. Robbie, could you start again for me?
Yeah, I'm working on a case for a client. They have a camera, like an old 1970s. Is it Pentax? Is that the Japanese camera brand?
Sure.
It's one of them. Nikon.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, sounds good to me.
I'll allow
And,
it.
yeah, they wanted a new case because theirs is falling apart. So I learned how to make that, and I'm hopefully going to get it ready by Christmas. So we'll see.
What are you making it out of?
Leather. So I do leather work. I've done that for a while.
What?
It's something funny.
He makes pumps in the day with his hands, and he's a leather daddy at night.
We apologize. for
Welcome
him.
back.
Oh.
You know, the first pattern that I sold when I started doing this, the first sort of pattern or template that I sold was to make a 3D sculpture of a bear, like a grizzly bear. And that's
Oh,
what,
fuck yeah.
A bear, huh?
A bear indeed.
Oh, I didn't
So-
even get the euphemism because I was just
leather
thinking
work
like,
makes a
I
bear,
really
huh?
want that.
Yeah.
Do you have one? I need one.
do, yeah. Well, let me tell you, when you're looking for ways to advertise, what
Don't
that product,
advertise leather bears.
don't type leather bear into Google.
Yeah.
You're gonna get some results that you're not expecting. Let me tell you.
It comes up and you're like, yeah, that was avoidable. Let's try this again.
Okay.
I was
My
fairly in
bad
touch,
on that one.
but that was a little bit of a surprise.
No
Yeah.
Britishisms there. That's just straight up what it is, huh?
But the gay community have been very faithful customers, which is nice.
Maybe a little disappointed when
Providing
it
them with
shows
the
up.
tools they need.
But then they're like,
Oh.
but on the other
Shows up and
hand,
you're like, this is not what I ordered.
but on the other,
but no,
I
if
do
you're,
kind of like it.
seriously, if you're looking for like a hobby that makes money, like BDSM gear made from leather, a real money
Yep.
earner.
Yep.
Yeah, because people want to make sure it's like real leather and shit, and like
And then it's also got to hold up to some use, because you're not just looking at it. Gotta
Absolutely, yeah.
yeah. If you're spending much money on leather, you're right. You're not just looking at it.
No, that's not for show. That is.
Put that as a sign above the workshop.
It's not just
If you're
for
spending this money on
Not
leather,
just for
it's not
looking.
just for looking. Man, you buy cheap leather, that'll dick you over.
Only once, though, then it'll break.
Whilst getting down.
Yeah, it'll be dicked up.
Picks up.
Yeah, exactly. Herb of the day.
Yeah, that's a new one for me. I'm happy to.
It's already added to the vernacular.
I'm gonna use it in an email tomorrow. See what happens.
Oh no.
New leather shipment came in. That shit was dicked up.
How about in the kitchen, Robbie? Have you made anything good in the kitchen lately?
We made something weird for dinner just tonight. Have you guys ever had kanji?
That's Japanese writing.
You can't say that.
I don't think I've had kanji. No.
It's it's like Chinese rice porridge.
Yes.
It wasn't very
Okay.
nice.
No, I can
don't
imagine
think
that
I
does
would
not
like
sound
that.
great.
I can read some kanji.
I've heard of it.
It's no, you're thinking of kanji? Is that it? The Japanese?
That's how
Yes.
we would say it in English. In American English is kanji. Yeah.
Right, because you guys say twat instead of twant as well, don't you?
Yeah.
You just said the same word twice. Try it again. What?
Legitimately,
I think it was.
it was the same picture.
You say twat instead of twat. That's what I heard you say.
Yeah.
I say Anthony instead of
right.
twat.
You guys say twat, and I would say twat.
Oh, I say twat
Twat.
or twat.
Twat. Got it. Yes.
Like
Twat. Okay.
Yes. Well, like the Canadians say can't instead of can't.
Emmanuelle?
Yes, sir.
Interesting.
And the
I
reason
thought
I've
you
been
were
told
saying cunt.
no, the reason I've been told is so that they don't say cunt.
Oh.
And now we're dipping in our toes into MLR drama again. So I don't really know that we can.
Oh man.
Nothing wrong with
Cut
that.
that,
We'll
cut that.
release this on Odd Tuesday.
The
Yeah.
It's
If we release it at all.
The Emmanuelle Cup.
if you spell it in the French feminine way, that has a whole other meaning because that was the first XXX spell I ever saw. Oh my god.
No.
What's that?
What is it?
Emmanuelle. It's like an old it's like a 70s softcore.
Oh.
Hey man, it's
You're
like I've seen that one.
No, but I think I know what you're talking about. It sounds familiar.
I mean, it spawned like a whole series. It spawned like a whole series, yeah. I was like 11 years old. I came home from grade school. My brother and his I came home from grade school, Catholic school.
There it is.
My brother and his friends
From
were
fifth
sitting on
grade.
the couch from 5th grade. They said, "Sit down, shut up, and don't tell your mom." And I don't think I've ever really been the same since. I don't think it was good experience.
Emmanuelle.
Oh my god!
I thought you meant found the point
How
in which Chalk changed.
No.
How much
Emmanuelle
older
time.
were they?
Next time you go into therapy, Chalk, that's where you start.
Yeah.
They were 16, 18, somewhere in there.
I can see how that's definitely
were not
traumatizing.
right. They shouldn't have done that.
Oh my head.
Yeah, that's a little young. I
They
could
also took
fucking
me
see.
along- They also took me along to like gamble at the gym that they would clean and drink beers and smoke cigarettes and such too. It's not like we all made wise
When you were
choices as
11?
children. I think I was 13 at that point, 12 or 13.
Okay, the redneck in me goes, "Oh, well, then you're fine."
Dude,
Oh, you're
same.
fine.
Yeah, same.
Because I'm just
Same.
like, well, 11 seems kind of old, but like bump that shit to 13, and all of a sudden, like it's a little, it might be a little fucking different.
The dude that says you can have 2 more beers as long as you drive the back roads in me, that's the
Yeah.
dude who agrees that, but that's not like a good thing.
Yeah, no.
Leo, if I look in this link, is it going to be a link to It is a link to Emmanuelle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Found
The
it.
song from that movie Like there's a very specific song when a very specific thing happens.
It just like triggers your PTSD.
It still gets me going a little bit. No, it gets me going a little bit. It's
Oh,
still
it's
very much so like,
Might
yeah.
possibly
it's
be
the
opposite
good type of
PTSD.
scared boner.
Does Mrs. Banana know this?
I highly doubt it. She can
Is
probably
this
hear
on
me. I'm
your
pretty fucking
Spotify
loud.
music list?
No, I
That'd be a
haven't
risky
thought about
one
it
to
in
put in
some
the
time.
playlist.
I just feel like we need a small note of like, don't share your beer with your younger brother until he's like 16, maybe.
Or like, yeah.
Don't
fair.
drink and take the
It's a
back
little
roads
old.
either.
Don't drink and take the
Yeah,
back roads.
don't do that.
Don't expose young people to pornographic content.
I don't feel like we need to say this. I feel like it's just
You'd be
known.
surprised.
But I am not.
yeah.
I mean, it's a good
I
reminder.
just talked about how what happened to me.
Yeah.
I have
Yeah.
Shout
done
out-
the same.
Okay, but
Shout out
I
to our
am gonna-
underage MLR players.
I am gonna
Yeah.
click this link.
It's a
Not
it's
on
a
your
classic
not on
film.
your screen.
Oh no,
Don't
I'm
do it on
playing
your
golf
stream
that
screen.
Sorry, I got distracted. Yeah, no, fuck.
Yeah, not on the stream screen because there is just straight up like
I mean,
boobs in the thumbnail.
I was saying the
Yeah,
thumbnail
yeah.
alone was.
It's like that's how you know the vibe of the movie when the fucking poster art has nudity in it. Oh shit! Okay.
That's just a French movie poster. This could be a kids movie for all.
Yeah,
That's
That is true.
That's a
Fucking
period piece.
true.
Is what that is.
True.
Classic French fashion. She's just taking a drag off.
They're just
a
like, what? This is
cigarette,
what
I
the
think?
sub puts
Is
on
she?
the VHS TV. It's
I think she is,
probably the
actually.
really. It's probably the really long cigarette too.
I don't think
I
she's.
think
She's just
I
holding. I think she's just holding
yeah,
the
I think she's
pearls
just
up.
holding the pearl necklace. Yeah.
She's clutching her
It's just
pearls.
100. It's a 127 fucking cigarette. Fucking Marlboro Ultralight 1000.
Sylvia Crystal
Fucking-
is clutching her pearls.
Fucking L&M. Just the
Sylvia-
longest
man,
cigarette
Sylvia
you've ever
Crystal's
seen.
dead.
Aw,
Oh,
damn.
is she really?
Oh,
Yes,
rest in
died at-
peace.
I thought you were
she
gonna
died
pull
at
up a super
60
old
in
lady.
2012,
Oh.
Been a
Damn.
while.
the Netherlands.
Netherlands.
Was she
Yeah.
pretty smoking at 62? She's like good.
Well, she was
Uh,
dead, so
Okay, but is it gonna be weird if I say now I go on about my first time seeing like naked women on TV and it was actually her
this
in
where we're going?
2012 when I was 13?
Are you serious?
are
No.
we going there tonight?
That would be
Okay,
crazy
good.
though.
Okay, good. That'd be
That would be
crazy.
crazy though.
Oh man, I assume you didn't see your first naked woman on TV. I assume you saw it on the internet.
No, it was definitely TV.
Really?
I think mine was
Yeah.
internet.
Yeah, yours had to be.
Pretty sure mine was internet.
Well, because
Dude,
like
I
you
feel
took
like
it, you took it like naked woman, like in a movie, like a nude scene, or like a porno.
Are we just talking like just?
Oh,
generally
that's a good
speaking,
distinction. I was thinking of the
any-
former, but are you saying like X-rated movies slash
I
like
think
that sort of deal?
think that's what I should have been thinking of. Yeah, like
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Do you
like
include
full,
pictures?
Sure.
Good.
Because then it would
A lot
definitely have
of
been like
This
a
is-
Playboy.
distinction being made here.
This
yeah.
is
Yeah,
this
but
is
that's
actually
you
a very
and me, Steve, you were
historical
40.
conversation. I actually have a book about the history of.
But you just said
lewd.
your first
nude
was a
women.
movie.
No, it's like the history of pornography.
Mine was not a movie. Mine would have
Okay.
been images. That was my first video porn. Now that I
Okay.
think about it.
Understandable.
I still remember in middle school, we found a stash in the woods of porno magazines.
You lived forest porn, woods porn. Got it.
Dude, you found someone giving her one last ride before throwing out their stash because
Yeah,
they're
like,
fucking
I still-
worried
I
their
still
wife was
sometimes-
gonna find it.
I still try and think of like what happened, why was that? And it was like 50 mags, and some video, like VHS tape.
In a box or just on the
In the
floor?
woods is kinda crazy.
Cranking in the woods.
As far as I
Did
can remember,
Did you take the VHS tapes home?
I didn't, but so the story is we used to walk to school from our place, and most of the route was like just on streets. But there was a shortcut we could take where we could cut through like I don't even know what it was, like some like scrubland, like like one of those undeveloped lots or whatever. But it had been there for a long time, so it was like wood. And so we cut through there, and just off of the path that all the school kids had trodden in was this like grocery bag full of these porno magazines, and like I think it was like 3 or 4 of these VHS tapes. And one of my friends took the VHS tapes home, and we never
Naturally.
heard mention of those tapes ever again.
It was either something terrible or awesome.
Yeah. Right? So probably like 12, I think, something like that. And,
yeah, 12
so
to like 14.
Had like a giggle in the woods looking at these things, and then like didn't do anything else because we were 12. We were like, oh, it's mostly kind of, didn't really know what we were looking at that point.
Yeah, that still is really hilarious. Like, I don't even know.
I still wonder about what the story is. How did that end up there?
Like, did it fall out? Is it part of a larger archive, or was it someone, getting rid of their fucking incriminating evidence, donating it to the forest gods and to the children that may find it?
That's kind of my theory. Is like somebody got found out and was told by their partner, get rid of all this, and they didn't want to throw it like in the garbage because then like the garbage guy would see that whoever's throwing it out.
They threw out a bunch of porno, so they threw it to the woods.
No, see, in my head, they didn't want to throw it in the garbage because it wouldn't get used, but they knew that if they left it on the path to school, it would transform some children's
That's how
lives.
they found it. That's how they found it.
Yeah.
Oh, I should call my friend and see if he got rid of those VHS tapes. And see
You're at school. Just drop them off.
You should very much ask.
You never know.
Dude, what if by some stroke of luck, they're like, we were just cleaning out our garage the other day. Someone said, what the fuck are these? And I had a big laugh about this. You never know.
You never know. Well, Robbie, after that note, I do have one last question for you, and it is a mainstay. Do you have any questions for us?
I do.
I'm sure you do.
I have a few. Let me grab my thing. Okay.
Ayo.
Just to
cut
cut
my leather.
Leo, what is up with your Discord username? What is the minor baconator, and does it have something to do with Wendy's?
No, I came up with this username when I was in the 3rd grade when I was making my first Roblox account.
Okay.
I'd made it with my dad. I do not remember really anything other than that about it.
Interesting.
I've thought about a
you
rebrand. I haven't
I
done
thought you
it
said
yet.
your dad's nickname was the Baconator, so you made yours the
Nope.
minor Baconator.
That is not
that's pretty
the
cute.
origin story.
I'm like 99% certain you told us that on a podcast.
I gaslit you. That was a lie. That being said, I think you're gaslighting me because I don't think I ever said that. But
Guys, am I crazy?
I can't say
I don't
either
know.
way. I don't remember it,
can't
but that
say
doesn't
either
mean
way
it didn't.
Yeah.
My dad is Major Bacon on BattleNet when I tried to get him to play Hearthstone. But other than that, no.
Okay.
The dog is on the back of the couch looking at me.
Why does your dad have a Battle.net account?
I tried to get him to play
For
Hearthstone.
Hearthstone. Just said
Okay.
that.
But
I didn't know if he had he had it for
like
something else.
This you don't ask the questions here, boss.
Sorry.
We're past that part.
Sorry, Robbie.
So another one. This is for the group. I saw something online a little while ago that I've been thinking about for a while now. It's the concept of, bear with me, it's the concept of animals born big style. So,
What?
Okay.
an animal born big style is an animal where the baby animal looks like the big animal, like the adult animal.
Like it just looks fully grown.
Well, not like full size, but like it doesn't change as it gets to full size.
Like a baby pygmy hippo.
Like a giraffe.
Oh,
Yeah, like
I see what you're saying.
like
I
a
see what
1-week-old
you're saying.
giraffe just looks
An
like a
elephant.
shrunk down version of a.
Same thing with like a horse. Like
Yeah,
like a few week old horse just looks like a miniature horse,
So
but
those
not
are
a mini
animals-
pony.
Yeah, so those are animals born big style, is what I
Mhm.
call them.
Okay.
So
Sounds like an order from In-N-Out, but okay.
I'll take the
So,
horse
like-
big style.
I'd eat it.
and so like a bird isn't born big style because they're all covered in like shit feathers
Slime and
and
eggs.
stuff, right?
Fucking
That's
sky
good.
There's
snakes.
fucking feathers.
So my question is, are humans born big style?
No, have you ever seen an infant? You can just, they're like a little just fucking blob of skin and shit.
Yeah,
So
well,
obviously,
like,
the
like
answer to
imagine
your
it's all
question,
like
Dayman, is no. You've never seen an infant because they're totally normal looking people.
Actually, I agree with
No, they're not. They
Dayman.
look like fucking
coming-
aliens.
That's coming from someone who had a student show them or show me her like recently born nephew.
You're like, that's a fucking alien. Every time someone says this my kid's cute, I waver between lying and saying no.
She showed me that. She showed me the
Fucking
picture.
alien
I was just like,
asses.
"Yep, that's a baby." She
Yeah,
was
you're like,
"Yep."
yeah,
I
Yep.
gotta admit,
that thing couldn't survive by itself. Nope.
1 out of 10 newborns is cute. The
Yeah,
rest of them, like kind of
just sticky and smell like cheese.
All right, I'm not going to go with your Gen Z fucking angsty internet bullshit. Children are cute. Babies are cute.
I've been around children.
And they look like tiny humans because they are tiny humans. And I think the idea of big style is just further evidence of our removal from the natural world.
interesting. So you're
I
on
would
the
say if
humans are born big style side.
I think, like, unless we're talking about like fucking tadpoles or caterpillars and shit, where there's a gigantic metamorphosis from the
right
larval stage or whatever to
to like
mammals. I'll say this: mammal.
I can
mammal.
kind
Are
of get
marsupials
behind
mammals?
this though.
Are marsupials
Yeah.
mammals?
They're marsupials.
No, wait,
Yes.
wait.
Yeah, I think
yes.
that. Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
Mammals are all born big style. I'll say that.
I do kind
well,
of agree with you in relation to everything else. Like basically any mammal is like born as just like a mini version of itself, like hippos and dolphins and shit like that.
Yeah. That's where I'm at.
Totally.
but marsupials in particular aren't. Like, have you ever seen
Marsupials are not. You're correct.
They're gross. They're like little.
That's because part of the
Okay.
gestation occurs after what we are calling birth.
Yeah.
Is that why they're in the pocket and shit?
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
honestly, like when you talk to your pediatrician or the gynecologist helping you with the child, and like midwives and shit. There's a lot of times they'll refer to a fourth trimester, which is postnatality, and
Yeah.
like I mean, there's still development happening.
Yeah, of course. Like
Yeah.
the skull and
Yeah.
stuff hasn't fused all the way.
Yeah, well, and there's all sorts of reflexes that you have at birth that you kind of
Yeah.
like lose because you don't need them.
Yeah, you can't swim. You
What?
lose the ability to swim
So you're saying you come in with the ability to swim?
when you are born.
Have you not
and you get
seen the
thrown in
Nirvana
water, You
cover?
can swim.
Is that true?
No, I'm being completely serious. When you are
Yes.
born and you
It's
get
Well,
thrown
I don't
in
know
water,
about
you can swim.
born, but younger babies can naturally swim. That's like
They
the
can- they
Nirvana
can- okay.
cover.
Swim is generous. I'll walk it back a
Like
little. Swim is generous.
because
They
what
they
we're calling
cannot
swimming,
die
what
in
I'm
water.
swimming, they have the ability to
Not
surface.
die.
But there's like all sorts of shit where it's like they don't develop like object permanence for like a few like a little
Yeah.
bit and stuff like that.
Well,
Like
Yeah.
a year
I
and
don't
a half.
quite know, but yeah, probably
don't
around
have
that.
it.
Yeah.
It's like it's like 3 to 6 months. I think I don't remember when
Yeah,
it takes.
there's like a whole.
They're
like
not good at it for the years, though. I will agree with Stupido on that one.
Every time one of us stops talking, he's like, "Where are you? Where'd you go?"
Maybe has a 30 grade object permanence.
I mean, you're not wrong.
He's working on the tools. He's getting them up.
He's training.
It's
Works
Goldie
on
He's
it.
baby.
killing boars in the forest.
Real 5-tool baby. He can float.
He's a
he
real
can
5-tool baby.
have object permanence. He can cry and crawl.
I know that when I was a kid, my mom took me to swim class lessons at like 6 months, and they do teach baby. I'm pretty sure it's a taught behavior based on a reflex is what you're doing. The reflex is that when you blow on the baby's face, they stop breathing. And that similar thing also occurs with water.
Stupid baby.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I find
They
it
start again,
painful.
Leo, assuming the
Huh?
brain works properly.
Okay, we need to move off of this.
Okay.
Robbie, do you have other questions?
Big style.
That was a good fucking question, apparently.
Good
That was a good question.
Jock, I do agree with you though that like most mammals are like pretty much gonna fit that shit.
And I could be wrong, and I can listen to me being wrong. I think it's more indicative of just the fact that we're so far removed from like the natural world of which we are a part. I'm so far. Like my daughter's like, "What's that bird?" I'm like, "A bird." She's like, "What's that plant?" I'm like, "Green." I don't know. I don't know shit about the natural environment. Is that the same plant, Daddy? Probably. I don't know, man.
Yeah, maybe. Who knows?
Yeah.
That's like what a lot of like environmental history stuff goes into. Like you kind of have to like analyze like one of my professors wrote a book on the Civil War from like an environmental history perspective, and it's like you kind of have to look at how like the soldiers and generals and stuff like view the environment, and it's like really difficult because we are so like alienated from it, whereas like
And
they
it's
were,
so
like,
different. Yeah.
so it's like you're like in their fucking diaries and letters and stuff, they're literally saying like, once we conquer like X, like, you know, conquer this bend of the Mississippi, then we'll conquer Vicksburg. Like it's so strange.
Tweet about somebody bird watching. They were like, "Man, I love bird watching in my area. There's 1,000 grackles and then like a hawk every now and then." I'm just like, "Oh, it's so true."
It's so real. Here it's like
true.
a little bit easier because like we have so many different types of raptors and stuff. That like it is, you can be like, oh yeah, that's a fucking peregrine falcon up there. Like that's
Is Chris Pratt hanging around all the time?
Oh yeah, always.
That's my joke.
He's constantly just at the Birds
dropping
of
that
Prey
one
Center,
in the
just
can.
like, where are you? Dude, Chris Pratt could
we-
not kill a fucking peregrine falcon.
I don't
Killed the
think so.
Mario franchise, that's for sure.
Oh my god! I watched that movie. I watched that movie with my daughter, and when Luigi's about to like fall into the lava, she was so
Spoiler.
wrapped up into it. That's
Wow, I
fucking.
haven't seen it.
I'm kidding.
Okay, Luigi's about to spawn into some lava, and she's like, "He can't. Mario will lose his brother. He's gonna lose his brother. He can't lose his brother." And then he starts like getting out of it. And she's like, "Yes, yes!" And she is just standing up cheering yes when Mario or when Luigi gets saved. It was
Daniel
great.
Bryan
Okay.
type shit.
Yes,
Real though, like
yes.
me
So that was
watching
fun.
that, like I game over when this happens. What the fuck?
Yeah, no one comes and saves my
No, that reminds me. What's the fucking movie with like the emotions, like the Disney movie?
Side
I am.
out.
Yeah,
so
dude, when
good.
fucking they're trapped with the imaginary friend in like that, you know, in the
Spotted
Lost
Elephant or
Ideas
whatever.
place. No, it's like the fucking when they're trying to like use the boogie board to like get out of like the forgotten memory place.
Yeah, but
And
they're
the
with
imagine.
I haven't
What's
actually
his
seen the
name?
film.
It's
I don't
It's-
know.
it's not Big Spot.
Trivia.
Bing Bong, Kiana. Fuck. She's yelling from the
Oh,
other
boy.
room. Bing Bong, Bing Bong. It's fucking Bing Bong.
Hang on.
But that was
You
me
got
when,
it.
when
Actually, Bing Bong. It is Bing Bong.
that was me when they got
Richard
Bing Bong.
Kind plays Bing Bong.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that.
You
Is
gotta-
Richard Kind? Inside Out's a good movie. Like unironically.
Richard
would
Kind
like
is one of
that.
my favorite actors. That guy's
You
great.
would really like that movie, and it's like a good kids movie too,
I haven't
dude. The
seen
Bing
Inside Out
Bong
2,
scene
but-
is so, me neither, but the Bing Bong
looks
scene
good.
is fucking just.
The Bing Bong.
That was like, I mean, that was like straight up peak Saving Private Ryan. Like everybody's got their guts out on the bridge type of fucking like, oh my god, I can't believe they're doing this.
If I get left here, know that I went out with my emotions.
Yeah, it's so fucking real.
Oh, not the
Bing
ice.
Bong.
Rat.
My girlfriend and I were like literally in tears over that shit for like 2 days. We were just like, what would Bing Bong do?
Wait,
He'd sacrifice himself for us. That's what he'd do.
Fucking 14-year-old Leo was tearing up at that scene.
Bro, this was like last year. I'm telling the story from.
I watched it when it came out. So
I had never seen that shit. And Keanu was.
Oh my goodness.
Doesn't matter. I'm the one who edits. Don't fucking get upset at me.
I need to watch the second one. I'm pretty sure you've said her name before, and I messaged you.
I
and you
have.
were like,
Everybody
"Yeah, I
fucking
don't care."
knows. It's fine. It's fucking fine.
Except Teddy. Teddy doesn't know.
Fucking Bing Bong, dude.
Robbie, do you have
I'm
any
all
more
riled
questions
up.
for us?
I'm all riled up
Teddy
about
doesn't
Bing
know.
Bong.
It's okay.
Do you guys want to play British or bullshit?
Yes.
Oh yeah,
Let's
yeah,
do a
yeah.
go
Yeah,
around.
I told yes.
Lightning round. No, I'm kidding.
Get
So
your buzzers ready.
I'm gonna say some. Well, traditionally, I'll tell you about British or bullshit. Traditionally, it's a game I used to play with my wife. When we first met, I would tell her a fact about the country where I grew up.
Okay.
And some of these facts sound like bullshit, but they're not bullshit. They're true. And so I developed this game, British or Bullshit, where I would try and come up with a different fact, which is bullshit, but I would try and make it sound true. And try and like play a little trick on her because that's how I enjoy myself.
And she's
Okay,
from
before we
Canada,
start-
right? She's from
Yeah.
Canada, right?
she's Canadian, yeah.
Are we
So-
focus grouping this?
Well,
Yeah.
I feel like I feel like
now
British
I'm
or
gonna-
bollocks would be a better name.
Ooh.
Ooh.
British or Bollocks would be a good game. Good name for it.
But
yeah.
is it a
Yeah.
game where British people play it or Americans? Because that
No,
would change
well,
the bollocks.
So it's not really a game for two people. It's more of a sort of I do it to play a trick on my wife and she gets annoyed at me.
Oh,
So
so
it's-
it's not really more of a game as it is just dick with
I'm
somebody.
having fun. Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, I'm very much enjoying
Robbie
it.
dicks it up around the house by playing British or Bollocks.
If
With
we're
the
focus
weather.
grouping, it should be a British
weather and
host with
pumps.
American contestants and a British audience. So that way they can boo and shit.
Robbie dicks it up
Well-
with his pumps.
Well, I just think like
Anyways,
I might try some of these words out on you guys, and you can tell me, these are all actual British things. So I want you guys to tell me what they mean. How does that sound?
okay.
I wish
okay.
we didn't
Love
have to
it.
play it with Dayman, the history guy, but you know what? Fair.
No,
So-
I mean, I feel like what might help me more is that I live with Winston Churchill, i.e., Hank. He looks like Winston Churchill.
Henry.
I think I'm okay.
So what does button box mean?
Button
Say it
box?
again.
Yeah, it's a button box.
I think that's a TV remote.
Oh,
I
that's
think
right.
it's-
Box.
Is it what?
TV remote?
It's a TV remote.
Fuck, that's crazy.
Okay.
I don't think I would have gotten that.
I thought it was bullshit.
All right.
Button box. Yeah. What does have a butcher's mean?
Have a butcher's?
Yeah,
Eat a sandwich.
bullshit.
No.
you are having a butcher's or something. What are you doing?
A sandwich.
Like,
That's my
Fucking
guess.
it up.
yeah, like hacking away at it, like just doing terrible.
That one is actually it's Cockney rhyming slang. Butcher's
Mm.
hook, look. So if you're having a butcher's at something, you're looking at something.
No,
Okay.
Oh boy, Cockney.
so,
I didn't realize
like-
we were going there.
Wait. So like
Going to the,
for
to the
that
makeup
one,
places.
The makeup language. Yep, let's do it.
for that one, so it'd be like I was down the street having a butcher's at the local pub where there was a live band.
Yeah, I mean, well, you'd be having a butcher's at the band. You wouldn't be looking at the pub.
Oh yeah. Wait,
Of
so
course.
say it. Use it in a sentence. Use it in a sentence.
So, like, if I'm showing something to a friend of mine, I'd say, have a butcher's at that.
No fucking shot, dude. Are you fucking serious with me right now?
I'm
Yeah, man.
irrationally angry about this.
Have
Welcome
a
to
butcher at
Cockney.
that. Go
Butcher's
fuck
at that.
yourself.
Once he
That's
included Cockney, we were done.
Insanity. That is insanity. First of all, I'm using that every other fucking sentence for the
I'm gonna do that.
using
God.
that as much as
I'm going
possible.
to hear that for way too
That's
long.
absolutely asinine. Holy shit. Okay, continue. Motherfucker, that's crazy.
Robbie,
That
can you do
rocked
some
my
Cockney
world.
write-ups for the results?
Oh no.
Hey, I could add them in, couldn't I? That'd be fun.
Oh, that would be awesome.
Yeah, I'll do a few.
Swung on and have a butcher at that. That ball is fucking out of here. Give it to me. I fucking need this shit. I fucking need it. My God. Okay, that's disgusting.
There's one more Cockney rhyming slang one. The apples and pears.
The apples are what?
Apples and pears.
I've heard that. I've heard apples and pears.
That is that like
I'm
that can't
worried
be
it's
similar to apples to oranges type shit where it's like one and the same but not fucking really like.
I'm worried that it's one that you did a British and bollocks with me on earlier, and it was the bollocks one. But so far, there's been no bollocks.
I like that we've changed the name.
Yeah, well, it's better. It was objectively better, and evident to all of us right away.
It's kind of like having a butcher.
Apples and
Like,
pears.
I mean, use a term that good, everybody kind of just gets to use it. It's like
I'm gonna
browning.
say for the third time, it's bullshit, and one of them's got to be right.
I'm
It's
gonna
not
guess it's
bullshit.
something to do with sleeping.
Apples and pears are stairs.
Yeah.
Fuck off. Shut up.
Use it in a use it in a sentence.
I'm
Like,
going up the
like
apples and
if you
pears.
were getting frisky with your significant other, you might tell them to get up the apples and pears. Go
No,
upstairs.
you wouldn't.
And then you say that, and they look at you and go, "Well, never mind."
Get out.
Leave. Not anymore.
They
We,
say,
we
actually,
live in a
remember,
one floor apartment, buddy. That one's not useful. Now the other one. So like next time I'm like drunk, needing to walk up the stairs, like in a building like downtown or something, or like a bar, I can be like, man, fuck the apples and pears.
It's true. If there were companies around,
But
they would know what you meant.
I always take the apples and pears because I've gotten stuck in an elevator. So
Oh, seriously? What was that like?
yeah,
Oh, no.
terrible.
Oh boy,
I remember
here's the
this. I
story.
remember this. Yeah.
It was me and 12 other
Bob
people.
hurt.
12
Wasn't Bob
people.
hurt there?
Yeah, it was me, my girlfriend, Bobber, his girlfriend, our other buddy, and his girlfriend. And then, so like the 6 of us, and then 7 random people in an elevator before a hockey game.
There were
I got
other people
stuck.
besides you guys.
Yeah, there were 7 other people. A
I
mom
didn't
and her
realize there were so
son.
many other people.
I didn't either,
Yeah.
to be fair.
Yeah, there was like a mom and like a 13-year-old or like a 12-year-old boy, and then another couple who was like under 21, and then 2 or 3 older ladies who were like
And it's
hammered
not
as
like
fuck.
Like a hockey arena?
Yeah, it's like there's an ECHL team here.
Okay.
And it's in like a hotel, but then the stadium is there too. And it's like a really nice hotel, but they've been renovating it. And so we were going to Bobbert's girlfriend. Her job has suites for the stadium, and we were going, and it was the last game of the regular season. And the suites are on the 3rd floor, and so you just walk in and go to walk into like the hotel lobby basically, and like go to the elevators, go to the 3rd floor, and then they like security you up there, and like then you go to the suite and shit, right?
Yeah.
Go get in. It's fucking packed because it's the last game of the year, and they were like in the playoffs and stuff too, and it's always like super busy anyways. And it's like fine, we're just standing in there waiting to fucking go up to the 3rd floor, and then like it stops at the 2nd, and then literally goes up like, and then just stops. And we had to wait there for like 45 minutes while the fire department came and like opened the door, and then like we had to crawl out between like
Oh, like between
2
the
feet
floors?
of space. Yeah, like so it stopped like there was like a 1.5 or 2 feet that you could still see when they like opened the doors of like the 2nd floor, like the top of the 2nd floor. You know what I'm saying? So like we couldn't get out through the top because like it was too far to the next floor. And
You're really not supposed to get on an elevator at that point.
yeah, no. And so it was like they like had to like go and make sure that like the elevator was all like like keyed out and shit and like all that stuff. And then the fire department had to like sit there and like hold the ladder and like block off the elevator shaft and stuff, and we had to like crawl out, and it fucking sucked. But 2 things to wrap this story up. First thing is, It was fucking terrible. I will say. I hate elevators. Like I literally never take them. And it was like we thought we were gonna be in there for 2 fucking minutes and then go up to the fucking box, and it was like almost an hour. Missed the whole first period. 2 of the older ladies who were in there were the most fucking annoying motherfuckers ever. And the first thing they started doing was jumping up and down.
That'll
And there was
do
like
it.
obviously
my
people
God.
not, and there was like people in the elevator not I mean
Not doing
like
okay.
scared. Yeah, like it's not fucking fun. Like they were just being super fucking obnoxious, being like, "We can just climb out the top," and I was like, they were like, "It opened, blah blah," and I was like, "Have you?" That's the stupidest thing ever because elevators open upwards. They don't open into the thing. That's just
Yeah.
what it's on movies. Anyways, it was a whole fucking thing that was just stupid.
Did you
Good news
did you
is,
yell at those people? Like knock it
yeah,
off? Your...
like when they said that, like especially when they said that, I was like, stop being fucking dumb. Like, and then we just like kind of had to sit there. And anyways,
Jeez.
good part about that is the stadium people felt really fucking bad and comped the rest of our night. So me and our 5 friends between us definitely got like we think around $400 to $500 worth of free shit.
Oh, nice.
Because the first thing we immediately did was order 6 shots and 6 drinks and like 6 creme brulees. That was just like the first immediately, and that's just like, I mean, you gotta assume it's like $10 for every, you know, it's like that's like $400 right there, like $300, like. So that was fucking awesome because we thought we were just gonna go there for a little bit and then just kind of dip, but then it turned into it was just like, well, now we're like partying. So, anyways, that's my elevator story. It was terrible. Would not
That's where you
recommend.
take the stairs. I don't blame you.
Yeah, yeah. Stairs.
You mean the apples and pears?
The
The
apples,
apples
and
and
pears.
Yeah,
That's
the
what-
apples.
God, that's fucking crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, company rhyming slang is pretty wild. It's a weird thing.
Yeah, I encountered some of that shit at my job, like going through like I don't know, there's this one book called Richmond that's like about like 1820s like detectives in London, and it has like so much of that shit because the main guy is Cockney and he is like goes into the countryside and like hangs out with like some Romany like people to like try to solve this crime of like a kidnapping, and like they're all like Cockney basically. It was a bitch to fucking edit. There's just commas everywhere. Fucking commas everywhere. Or quotations, I mean, like the single fucking goddamn apostrophe.
Yeah, because like the Romany people, and I guess in the UK they have travelers who aren't always Romany as well, and they have their own like kind of English sounding, but not like dialects and that sort of stuff. It's pretty crazy.
Yeah, it was really fucking hard because he like goes and like basically finds like like a traveler guy, and like one of them is Romany, one of them's not, and they're like hiding in the bushes, like sort of shit, like trying to figure out like where this person could have taken this like child that was kidnapped or something for ransom. And it's just like there's like a whole 5 pages where I'm just like, I'm not sure if that's English, but like I think everything's spelled right. Google Docs did not like that. Fucking red lines everywhere. Type "mind the apples and pears" into Google Docs. It doesn't fucking like it.
I don't like it to be either, to be fair. But
Just call me Google Docs.
Changing my server name to Google Docs.
Do you guys want one more?
Yeah, one
Sure.
more.
Yeah,
and then I
let's
think
do
we
it.
did it.
What does spend a penny mean?
oh well, obviously it means to.
To purchase something. Obviously.
It probably means to like go to the bathroom.
It's bullshit.
Everything's bullshit for Chuck.
They don't have
No,
pennies.
Stupido, you're right. It means go to the bathroom.
Oh, fuck
What
off.
is it again?
How about that?
How is Stupido 2 for 4 on this bullshit? What is going on?
What
I'd
is
be better
it?
than this
What
than
was
in
it again?
Major
Spend a penny?
Geez, in baseball.
It
We choose the bathroom.
it comes from the public washrooms where you'd have to
I was gonna
put
say-
a penny piece into the style. and go
You
and
just have to
do your
pay to
business.
pee.
Yeah.
Dude, I bet there are so
Still
many
do
people
in
just
Europe.
pissed on the street, huh?
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
in Europe there's like no public bathrooms, right?
No, there's public bathrooms that just cost.
Oh, they just cost. Okay, yeah.
I don't know, yeah, you just have to pay for them usually.
Yeah.
Or
That's
but I've always found in the UK, at least, and in Europe, people are much less precious about having to buy something to let you use the bathroom. So, like, I know over here, like, if you go to a bar, a lot of people are a bit annoyed if you don't like buy a Coke or something before you go and use the washroom.
Right. That's like, I mean,
It's,
that's that.
like,
Oh, interesting.
yeah.
That is weird. Huh. I don't know. I guess the person's like, I guess go pee in here instead of pissing outside my front door of my business.
Why not
Yeah.
both?
I don't know. It's so real.
It's my experience that there's urine just everywhere across Europe.
I don't know if you
Also,
went.
what part of Europe did you go to? The fucking
Yeah.
red light districts only?
No. Many places all over Germany, London, Paris, Bucharest.
Ooh, was that cool? Was Bucharest cool?
Bucharest was pretty badass.
A classmate of mine like really loves it, like there and also in like the capital of Bulgaria. The fuck? What is it?
Sofia.
Yeah, Sofia.
Helsinki didn't have as much urine everywhere. It's very cold
Nice.
there, though.
Finland.
Germany was basically piss everywhere. What'd you say?
Maybe
Elk just went to Finland.
He did?
Or maybe Denmark.
Two vastly different countries.
Oh, he went. I thought he was in Sweden or Denmark.
Yeah, maybe he
Three
didn't make
vastly
it.
different countries.
I don't remember.
I can't remember either.
Sweden and Denmark, I get like that's basically the same thing. One is just attached differently to Europe than the rest, but like Finland doesn't really quite fit that Scandinavian vibe per the Finnish people I talked to. So,
Oh, really?
yeah,
More
like Finland's in Scandinavia the way the UK is European.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
what? It's technically more like Baltic.
I mean it's. I don't know, man. Like
They kind of have their own thing going on.
They very much so do. Their language is most closely related to Hungarian, which is also not super closely related to anything else.
Romanian's a romance language.
Romanian is a romance language.
Just
Italian,
doesn't fit the
French,
vibe.
Spanish, Portuguese, Romanian, and this weird thing that's in Switzerland that not many people speak. Those are the romance
Yes.
languages that are left.
Well, it's because Romanian it doesn't like fit. Like it doesn't fit the other ones, I guess, because all the other ones are kind of in that like Iberian Peninsula area.
Well, not. Yeah, I can see what you're saying.
Italy's not in the Iberian Peninsula, but it's like next to it. You know.
It's that Western Mediterranean thing. Romania has still got that Latin influence because obviously they were like a big Roman colony.
Mhm.
But then there's that like Slavic influence.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Balkan area.
What's that language called? It's going to annoy me because I feel like I know the name of it.
I forget
don't.
it
In
too.
Switzerland?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's not Flemish. That's the Belgian one, right?
That's
Yeah,
the
that's
Belgian one.
That's
Belgium.
what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Is it Romanish?
No, it's long. It's like 4 syllables or something like that.
Unironically, like my mom's side of the family is Flemish.
Hey, really?
It's a big deal,
Yeah.
man.
My dad worked there for a while, so it was pretty fun.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, the
My,
Swiss language is Romansh.
Oh, there you are, Leo.
Literally just Roman with an SH at the end.
You did. Good job, buddy.
Okay. I'm just making sure I'm not going crazy.
All I know about like Flemish type shit is that my like grandma's maiden name is like 20 letters long. I think that explains itself, you know.
Yeah, it's like a weird cross between Dutch and German, I think, right? something like that.
Something
The
weird.
Flemish language.
It
Yeah, I
took me
don't
like yeah, it's really hard to pronounce shit. Just Robbie and I playing mini golf. I think we did it,
On that
guys.
note, Robert, Mr. Tight Pants, thank you very much for taking the time.
Yeah,
Please tell your lovely wife and kitties that we all say hello.
I will.
And kindly
I feel bad I
use.
didn't ask about your wife. I hope she's doing well.
We're both very tired because children are a lot of work.
Yeah.
Yeah, little fuckers. Worth it supposedly, but a lot of work. And that's it. Merry Christmas, everybody.
We're back.
Yeah. Merry Christmas, fellas.
We are back.
See you next time.
Boys are back in town. The boys are back in town.